The Akron Beacon Journal, November 13th, 1975, by Rick Reif. An Akron repairman has checked in with yet another account of something strange in the sky, this one delta-shaped and sporting 3 orange lights. Mike Sauers, who works for M&L Supply Company, said Wednesday he and a coworker spotted the object on Route 59, just east of Ravenna, at about 9:30 p.m. Tuesday.
There was no sound, no engine noise, no engine flame, and no afterburner of any kind,
He said.
It moved pretty fast. It had built up speed and drifted away.
He said the object was about 40 yards long, and he watched it from a distance of 100 yards. Farther down the road, the two saw 2 other objects in the sky.
They were the size of small airplanes,
He said.
They made a light buzzing sound, but no engine sound.
Sauers, who lives in Cleveland, said he didn't tell anyone about the sightings until after he got home Tuesday night and learned from his wife that the radio had other reports of UFOs. Sauers' account was among 50 collected by an Akron UFO club in the last 2 days. Among the more detailed reports was one turned in by a Madison policeman. Madison is in Lake County near Lake Erie. Patrolman Zachary Space said he and sheriff's deputies watched 2 objects dart through the sky for about 20 minutes about 3:30 a.m. Tuesday.
The objects glowed with a white light at times, while at other moments were reddish and green. Peering at the objects through binoculars, it appeared triangular.
Space said.
I saw 2 objects, several miles apart, maneuvering in the sky. One of the objects was about the size of a house, and it hovered over power lines about a half-mile from me. Then it suddenly shot upward, like a flare, out of sight. The object repeated the procedure several times. I've seen helicopters, planes with revolving wings that could change direction,
Said Space, a former sergeant in the Air Force.
None of them could just fly out of sight like that, like they were shot. A Lake County sheriff's deputy aimed his cruiser's spotlight at the object. It started moving over toward us. We cut that light out real fast. We got a chill down our backs. We all laughed, just to keep from running over each other. We decided just to stand back and watch.
Space said one man told him he probably had seen lightning drift across the sky and become attracted to the power lines. Another told him it was lake gas that drifted into the field. Another man told Space he had seen Venus and Jupiter.
I told him I figured Venus circled around like the Earth did.
He chuckled.
I didn't think that planets had the habit of hovering around power lines. Look, I had 6 other people that saw the same thing I saw. I'm not saying I saw a flying saucer. I don't know what I saw. It was light.
Mike Sauers, the repairman, said he made a delivery in Madison at about 11 a.m. on Tuesday, but he insisted he had not heard or read anything about a UFO sighting.
I was driving a truck all day. I didn't know people were seeing these things until I got home, and my wife told me about radio reports of the sightings,
He said. Jim Probst, air traffic supervisor, said that, despite the many UFO reports, nothing unusual was seen from Akron-Canton Airport's control tower. 9 Air National Guard helicopters were conducting drills in the area, and if air conditions were right, there was a remote chance the craft could be seen but not heard.
But I don't think it was helicopters. They can't glide very long,
Probst said. He indicated it was more likely some persons observed jets. Whatever the presence, it wasn't a Goodyear blimp. A company spokesman said the blimps have all headed south for the winter.